All request to everyone, those who attend the class, please turn on your cameras. It is a compulsory. I already told you that it's mandatory to attend the class there. Turn on your camera. The Rohan Raj still standing in front of the lake there or nearby the lake there. Rohan Raj, yeah, Rohan Raj camera is on. Alna Rose, Alna Rose, Alna Rose.
Yes, sir.
What happened to your camera? Please turn on your camera. Everyone. Okay, cooperated. Very good. Okay, fine. So listen carefully. Welcome back to social science class. And this class is assigned to learn geography, right? Right? Okay, so already we started the discussion of this particular chapter, chapter number 1. What is the name of the chapter? 1, Mr. Krishna. Yeah, Alna. Yeah, Alna. I'm remembering that. Alna. Okay, fine. So Krishna, what is the name of the first chapter? Name the first chapter, please. Name the first chapter, please. Krishna. Krishna of 10B. No reply. Gautam CG of 10C.
Sir,
Tell me.
resources and development.
Resources and development. Resources and development. Okay, Fizan, I got it. Okay, fine. So remember, in which we discussed about what are the different types of resources and how can we classify the resources, right? Learned or not? Learned or not? How can we classify the resources? I told you that there are a number of questions are there from that particular section. Classification of resources. Classification of resources. Clear. And today we wanted to understand resource planning. Resource planning. Clear or not? Okay. So in the last class we discussed about the Rio de Janeiro's Earth Summit, right?
No.
Is that completed? Please check that. Jerlin, list, Joe.
No, we didn't.
No, sir.
Completed. Okay, so we will discuss that first and we will go to the next module or next topic there. So please turn on your, open your textbook. So here you can see the things that we discussed here, the different types of resources, the classification of resources. Okay, so reserves, up to reserves completed, right?
Sir,
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Next topic for we people, it is development of resources. Development of resources. Okay. Development of resources. How can we improve the quality of the resources for our utilization or our use? Okay. So resources are vital for human survival as well as for maintaining the quality of life. So resources are very much important for we humans, okay, for survival or for existence in the planet. Very important. Okay. And it is maintaining the quality of life. Quality of life. It was believed that resources are free gift of nature, right? Are you agreeing with that? Resources are the
Sir.
free gift of nature.
yes, sir.
Most of the resources are like that. We can say that. Okay. But are you paying money for water?
No.
No, sir.
No. No. No.
Yes, sir.
No.
Uh,
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes. Of course, we are paying money today. How? So I'm still remembering that when I'm studying in class 6 or 7, there's a news that my teacher are in the class. Okay, it's nothing but in China, people are purchasing water from the shops in small cans, small bottles by paying money. Okay, we enjoyed like anything. We laughed like anything in the classroom. Okay. So remembering that, what is that? What the teacher told to me? What is that? In China, people are purchasing water from the shops in small bottles, it seems there. So we laugh like anything. Water, we are purchasing that. Oh, what rubbish it is. Okay. So today we are doing, today's generation, they want to purchase water from the shops there. Mineral water. Clear? Yes or no? Paying rupees 13 to 15 to 20 rupees, we're
Yes,
paying
sir.
1 liter of
Yes,
water
sir.
today. And bottled cans are there, right? Bottled
Yes, sir.
cans are there. Paying
Yes, sir.
50 for 20 liter of water. So we are paying money for it. So it is not free today, right? Right? And
Yes,
today
sir.
I am able to say a story for you people or a news for you people. In China, the people started purchasing oxygen in small cans. Which means The atmosphere is polluted. Okay, it is polluted. The air is polluted. So they were forced to purchase oxygen too. So and soon we will also purchase it. Clear or not? In the coming future, we will also purchase it. If the things are going like this, so it is our responsibility to protect the environment, right? So for understanding, I told that. Here, come back, come back. So it is very important for we people for existence or survival in the planet. As a result, human beings use them indiscriminately. So everyone know that today we are utilizing the resources indiscriminately. What do you mean indiscriminate use of resources? Without any sense or without any understanding about the society or the next future. We are not thinking about the next future. Without thinking about the next future or the other people, we are utilizing the resources like anything. So it will lead to a problem. What is that? What is that? The quantity and the quality of the resources, it is reducing today. It is reducing today. So we Malayalis or Kerala have a one special characteristics. What is that? We are not bothered about anybody. Clear or not? Okay. We are not bothered about anybody in the society. First of all, you will clean your home, right? And they fetch all the waste materials. And what do you do with that? What do you people will do with that? Huh? Will pack that in a polythene cover and throw outside the house, okay, or
Sir.
directly to the road, right? Right? Many people are
Yes,
like
sir.
that. Many people are like that. So our house is clean, our property is clean, but we are making trouble to the total environment. Okay, so tomorrow it will come back to us in the forms of different diseases. Clear or not? The ways that what we created. Okay, so just understand that. Okay, so indiscriminate use of resources or unplanned use of resources will create all such kind of problems there. Okay, so as a result, human beings use them indiscriminately, and this has led to the following major problems. Underline and write down. What are the problems that created by indiscriminate use of resources? Write down the question. Write down the problems. Write down the problems that created by indiscriminate use of resources. Got the question?
Sir, can you repeat the question?
This is what. Repeating again. Okay. Write down the problems. Write down the problems that created by indiscriminate use of resources. Indiscriminate use of resources. Okay, so 3 points are there here basically. First of all, okay, what is
Sir,
that? Created by indiscriminate use of resources. The thing is there in the textbook, indiscriminate use of resources. Indiscriminate use of resources. Okay. First point, and answer the first point, depletion of resources for satisfying the greed of a few individuals. Okay. Okay, depletion of resources means the quantity and the quality of resources will decrease. Okay, clear? It is decrease, it's decreasing. Basically, some people utilize these resources for their own benefit. Okay, some people utilizing the resources for their own purpose, okay, or their own benefit. So they are using the resources in a huge quantities. Because of that, the quality and the quantity of the resources will reduce. Okay, that's it. That's what the first point says. Depletion of resources for satisfying the greed of few individuals. Okay, so some people are there. Basically, we can say that ultra rich people, they are utilizing the resources for their own benefit. They are using the forest. Okay, they are using the petroleum products, I mean crude oil. Okay, so that all creating the problem for the environment, and the quality and the quantity of the resources also reducing today. Clear? So if you are using, I mean, clear, listen carefully. So everyone, most of you people are using vehicles, right? Right? Yes or no? So you can think that nearly 30% of the population in India, they are using vehicles there. Okay, and the emission, okay, carbon dioxide and other gases, and pollution of the water resources, sound pollution, everything is creating by these 30% of the people. But not only the 30% of the people, the entire population is facing the problem of this pollution, right?
Yes,
Right or
sir.
not? Right or not? That's not the
Yes,
problem.
sir.
Yes, sir.
So, some people utilizing the resources, it will create a problem for everyone. It will create a problem for everyone. There's one problem of indiscriminate use of resources. Indiscriminate usage of resources. The second point, accumulation of resources in few hands, which in turn divided the society into two segments, have and have nots. I mean, rich and poor. So, accumulation of resources. Okay, some people, they will maintain and manage these resources, so they are able to make money. They are able to make money, right? Example, I will say one thing for you people. In Kerala, one district is there, termed as Alappuzha. You know,
Yes,
Alappuzha.
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, yes, sir. Okay, Alappuzha. Hmm? Some people will read it as Alapusa. Okay. Means it is ending with the ZJ. Okay, ZJ. So, Alappuzha. Okay, there was a bypass. You know, a bypass road, right? Or a flyover. Okay, let it the bypass. Flyover. You know what is a flyover?
Yes, sir.
Flyover, a road just
Yes.
constructing to solve the traffic troubles there. Clear? Over the normal or the common road. Okay, it's called flyover. We started the construction of the flyover nearly, I mean, before 40 years, I think so. Clear or not? Before 40 years. Clear. The same time, Dubai, a Middle East country, Dubai, right?
Yes,
That
sir.
country started its development, okay, because they find out the oil reserves in that country, oil reserves, crude oil, okay, that we are using to make petrol, diesel, kerosene, like that, various petroleum products there, right? Okay, so that country find out this crude oil, so there's a resource, right?
Yes,
What
sir.
happened? They started developing like anything. That country started developing like anything because that much money by selling the resources. You know that the world's tallest building also now located or situated in that particular country, right? Dubai. What is the name of that building?
Burj
Burj
Khalifa.
Khalifa.
Burj Khalifa.
Burj Khalifa, Burj Khalifa, right? So
Yes, sir.
they utilized that resources so that the country developed like anything there. So we completed the construction of the bypass last year. Okay, small road. We took nearly 40 years to complete because of various problems. Okay, but Dubai became that desert became a well-developed city or well-developed country in the world. Clear or not? So that's what resources can create rich people within a short time. The utilization of resources. So today in the world, a few people they have the opportunity to utilize the resources. It will create the distance between, or it will create a gap between the rich and the poor. The rich and the poor. Clear or not? Clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so some people will become rich and others are become poor and poorer again. Okay, so that is the second problem with the indiscriminate use of resources. Some people are using the resources, they will become rich and other will become poor people. So gap between the rich and poor will increase. Next one, third point here. Second point, third point. Fisan, now point wise answers are there, okay?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, this is the third point for you people. Here, indiscriminate exploitation of resources has led to global ecological crises such as global warming, ozone layer depletion, environmental pollution, and land degradation. So, overutilization of resources will lead to number of other problems also. Jerlin Liz is yawning like anything. I think that she want to sleep. She's hungry. I think so. Jerlin, huh? No. Okay, fine. Come back, come back. Okay, what are the problems with the overutilization of resources? What are the problems? First of all, it will lead to ecological crisis like a global warming. Tell me, what is global warming? Anyone? What is global warming? So, indiscriminate use of resources will lead to a ecological crisis. Example, global warming. Then tell me what is global warming? Anybody?
increase in carbon dioxide,
Oh,
which
mm,
destroys the ozone layer,
oh,
which makes the sun rays more.
mm, oh.
Uh,
Fine, 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 fine. Okay, so I will say that. So, global warming in the sense the average temperature of the Earth is increasing every year. Clear or not? The average
Sir.
temperature of the Earth is increasing every year. So we will feel what? What will feel? Huh? The summers are too hot today, right?
Yes,
what?
sir.
Right or not?
Yes,
Summers are
sir.
too hot. Comparing with my childhood, I can say that the summers are very, very hot. Okay, the temperature is increasing. That is because of this greenhouse gases. That's what Srihari told, that carbon dioxide. So this such kind of gases have the capacity to trap heat within it. Clear or not? So
Yes,
it will
sir.
absorb the heat, and the quantity of such kind of gases are increasing. Definitely, the temperature of the Earth atmosphere also will increase. That's going to be global warming. Global warming, right? Right or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next one, another problem is termed as ozone layer depletion. What is that ozone layer depletion? We know that there's a layer, a protective layer of Earth's ozone. Okay, clear or
Yes,
not?
sir. Yes,
That
sir.
protecting the Earth environment from harmful rays from the sun, like ultraviolet rays. Ultraviolet rays. There. So because of industrialization, number of factories are functioning, number of vehicles are using. Okay, clear or not?
Yes,
Basically
sir.
fluorocarbons. Okay, these things will damage this ozone layer, and big holes formed in this ozone layer. And what happened there? The UV rays are directly started hitting the Earth's atmosphere. So it is damaged the humans, animals, and it is creating damage for the plants also. Clear or not? It's called ozone layer depletion. Ozone layer depletion. So nowadays we know that there are a number of news related with sunburn. What is that? Sunburn. Okay. We are exposing to the sun. What will happen? The skin will burn. You'll face a number of problems there. Clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Clear. That is because of the UV rays, ozone layer depletion. So all because of your overutilization of resources. Okay. So these are the 3 points for that question. So write down that answer. Okay. Okay. Got that, right? An equitable distribution of resources. Completed that answer. Next topic. An equitable distribution of resources has become essential for a sustained quality of life and a global peace. If the present trend of resources depletion be a few individual and countries continues, the future of our planet is in danger. Okay. So the textbook maker says that we want to distribute the resources equally among the people. Okay. Clear or not? Resources want to use by everyone. If few people are doing that or few countries are doing that, we can say that our future is in danger. Okay, in future we will not get any resources to utilize, or it will create lots of problem for the environment. Okay, so just understand that. Okay, therefore, a resource planning is essential for sustainable existence of all forms of life. Sustainable existence is a component of sustainable development. So underline that. Okay, so we need resource planning. We need what? Resource planning. What do you mean resource planning? Hmm? We want to supply or allocate the resources for almost all the different sections of the people, or everyone want to enjoy the resources. So there is a question for you people. What is sustainable development? Write down. What is sustainable development? Sustainable development. Write the question. What is sustainable development? Okay. So before reading a textbook, I can say that what is sustainable development. So we know that we are utilizing various resources today, right? Right? It is because of our ancestors, because of our parents, or because of our grandparents, because they protected these resources for our use. Clear or not? They protected the land and hand over to us for our use. They protected the rivers and handed over that to us, so we are able to utilize that. Clear? The mango that what we are eating today or the jackfruit we tasted just now, it is not planted by we people. The trees are not planted by we people, right? Yes or no? Maybe our parents or grandparents, right? Yes or no? So it is our responsibility to provide a better situation for the coming generations. Coming generations too, right? We have to create a perfect situation for them. Okay, so protection of resources, it is necessary. So this idea is related with sustainable development. Sustainable development. Okay, check it. Sustainable economic development means development should take place without damaging the environment. That's the first and foremost point. What is that? Development means, sustainable development means development should take place without damaging the environment. We want to develop, okay, we want to use the resources, no problem, you can use it, but you should not damage the environment. Clear? Clear? We can use almost all the things that is available, but should not damage the environment. That's what the idea of sustainable development. Okay. Secondly, and development in the present should not compromise with the needs of the future generations. Okay. So presently we are able to develop is okay, we can develop, but it should not create any problem for the future generations. There is no compromise for the development for the future generation. Clear? So today we know that we have water with us. So we are utilizing all this water and we are polluting all this water, means next generation cannot use it. Clear? Clear? So sustainable development means, what is that? What is sustainable development? Melita, right? Where is Melita? Of 10C. Melita of 10C.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, tell me what is sustainable development?
Sustainable development, economic development means development should take place without damaging the environment.
Okay. Then?
And development in the present should not compromise with the need of the future generation.
Okay. Understood that? What is it? What is the meaning of that one? Okay, we are able to utilize the resources. Okay, we can do that, but it should not damage the environment. Clear or not? Okay, you can drive a car, no problem, but you should drive a car with less emission. So we know that number of vehicles nowadays we are using that. Okay, now we are using BS6 version of vehicles. BS6 version of vehicles, and the government came with a policy. What is that? They are going to ban all the old vehicles which is older more than 15 years. 15 years, 15 to 20 years. Clear or not? Is that a good policy or bad policy? Tell me. Hmm? Hmm?
Bad policy.
Bad
Good policy.
Good policy. So Ron
Good
told
Because
policy.
the cars are
Good policy.
damaged.
Good
So
policy. Good policy.
bad policy, good policy, bad policy. Wait,
Sir,
fine,
good
fine, fine.
policy.
So tell me, Fisan, why it is a good policy?
Because as that car is very old,
So
it will break easily, and when
break easily.
no, it will.
Ah, yeah, Aaron, just correct.
sir,
Done.
Uh,
It will not break
it
easily.
is
Basically,
old.
when
So
it
some
is
environmental
very
problems are there with these old vehicles. Yeah, from
sir,
Nasil. Nasil told that answer. It is pollution. Okay, what is that? Yeah,
needs
Srihari,
more
correct, correct.
fuel. So it
So that is
fuel.
consuming more fuel. More fuel consumption means more pollution also will be there, right or not? More emission will be there. If you're in the roads, if you go so riding, so we are able to understand that some vehicles are there. They are emitting a lot of this carbon dioxide and this carbon monoxide. Okay, black smoke will come out from the vehicles there. Ever observed that? Number of vehicles are there like that. Okay, black colored smoke will basically the diesel vehicles. This is very old, so it is very good. So I'm thinking that personally, my opinion is it is a good opinion. So Rohan, tell me why you told it is a bad policy.
Sorry, lose that vintage car.
Yeah, that's a good one also. We are going to lose the vintage model cars. I mean, old model cars. The provision is there. Government came with a new idea. What is that? If you want to use such kind of vehicles, you have to pay a huge amount of taxes, termed as green taxes. Green taxes, right? So nowadays we are using number of people will converted to electronic vehicles. I mean, electric vehicles. Clear or not? Electric
Sir.
vehicles like EVs, right?
Sir.
Right or not? Okay.
Tesla.
Either good or bad. Tell me. What is your opinion?
Sir, good. It is good because
Good.
petroleum
Ah,
is not needed. That we can,
technology?
sir, that petroleum is not needed. We can charge that when we
Ah, ah,
going.
ah.
It will take.
Okay, less cost, no pollution,
More efficient.
no
No
sound,
pollution.
efficiency. Okay, like that,
Charge.
various reasons are there. Okay, fine. So that's what today everyone is ready to change because we know that the need of protecting the environment, protecting the environment. Okay, so fine. So that's what the question for you people. Sustainable development. What is the sustainable development? Clear?
Yes,
They're
sir.
clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so just to read that, everyone. Development of resources to the sustainable development. Much read fast.
Okay, sir.
Okay, the measures that what we want take to protect the environment. Okay, so they decided to meet. Okay, we already know that an international organization is there where almost all the members are, almost all the countries are members of that organization. Do you know what is that organization? The name of that organization?
United
UN.
Nations.
United Nations Organization, UNO, correct. Okay, United Nations Organization or UNO, clear. So almost all the countries in the world, they are the member countries of UNO. So they decided almost all these people, I mean leaders, will sit together and will discuss the importance of protecting the environment. So in 1992, in the year 1992, they met. Okay, or they made a conference called the conference of basically termed as the Earth Summit. What is that? The Earth Summit of 1992 at a place called Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. Clear? Clear. So that's
Sir.
called to be the Earth Summit of 1992. Now we are going to discuss about that. And almost all these leaders, they agreed that they will do many things to protect the environment. Not only they protect the environment, to fight against the diseases. Nowadays, we know that the COVID, clear or not, it's a problem. Almost all the countries in the world they hit badly with or badly why? Badly by the COVID-19. Okay, that's why we are sitting at home. Okay,
Yes,
and
sir.
I am standing here. Okay, because of COVID-19, right? There is no chance to you people to attend the class in school there. So number of problems are there nowadays. You know that India is a country that is producing this vaccine and supplying to different countries there. So we are fighting against the diseases together. Clear or not? We are fighting
Sir.
against the calamities together, natural calamities together. So almost all the countries are cooperating today. Okay, clear or not? So basically, that started from 1992 after the Earth Summit of 1992. That's in it was conducted at where Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Okay, so we are going to read it. In the month of June 1992, more than 100 heads of the states, I mean 100 world leaders or ministers, prime ministers or presidents of different countries, met in Rio de Janeiro in Brazil for the first International Earth Summit. So one question, the first International Earth Summit was held in where? Where is that? Brazil. Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Correct, Jerlin. Okay, the summit was, or the meeting was convened for addressing urgent problems of environmental protection and socio-economic development at the global level. What is the agenda for this meeting? Why this meeting conducted? Okay, to discuss the urgent problems, very important problems of related with environmental protection and socio-economic development. Society want to develop, almost all the countries want to achieve the economical development, the same time want to protect the environment. So they met there to discuss all these problems. Okay, the assembled leaders, the leaders, those who attend the meeting, signed the declaration. Okay, so the leaders, those who attended the meeting, signed a declaration and an agreement. That's what. Okay, what is the declaration? It's termed as the Declaration on Global Climatic Change and Biological Diversity. Okay, so almost all these leaders signed in a document termed as Declaration on Global Climatic Change and Biological Diversity, which means the heads of the countries are trying to do something to protect the environment or making the world escape from the climatical change and protect the biological diversity, flora and fauna. Clear? Clear. So all the heads of the countries signed in that document. The Rio Convention endorsed the global forest principles. So they created number of programs and policies to protect the forest there, termed as Agenda 21. What is that? Agenda 21. Underline that. So Agenda 21 is a program of United Nations to protect the wildlife or forest. Okay, forest principles and adopted Agenda 21 for achieving sustainable development in the 21st century. So why this Agenda 21? To protect the environment and to protect the resources for the 21st century. I mean, here we mentioned it is sustainable development in the 21st century. So Agenda 21 is to achieve sustainable development for all in the 21st century. Clear? Clear. So write a question. Let us short note on the Earth Summit of 1992. 1992. Okay. Continuing. Write a short note on the Earth Summit of 1992. Write a short note of the Earth Summit of 1992. Read it, learn it. Okay. Perfectly, you should learn that. Any doubt regarding this one? Any doubts? Okay. Then we will go to
Sir.
what is this Agenda 21? Next topic. Agenda 21. Write the question. Write a short note on Agenda 21. So we know that what is that, right? It's already mentioned here. It is a declaration signed by the world leaders in 1992 at United Nations Conference on Environment and Development. Okay, so this conference is conducted by UNCED, United Nations Conference on Environment and Development. That conference is termed as UNCED Conference of 1992. Clear? Which took place at Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. We know that already. It aims at achieving global sustainable development. We know that already again. Okay. Why it is this Agenda 21 is to combat, fight against environmental damage. Okay. The Agenda 21's program is to fight against environmental damage, fight against poverty, fight against disease. Okay. Through global cooperation, which means through the cooperation of different countries. Clear? So we are unable to fight against these problems alone. Every country want to do it the same time, same time. Then only we are able to protect the environment. Then only we are able to make the people rich. Okay. Then only we are able to fight against the diseases like corona. Okay. So mutual needs and shared responsibilities. Okay. So we are sharing responsibilities. All the countries are sharing the responsibilities, and they are trying to do something for mutual needs. Everyone need. Okay. Example, China polluting the environment means not only China, India also will face the problem, right? Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If Russia is dropping an atom bomb in Russia, means not only Russia will destroy themselves at the same time, all other countries also will face the problems, right? Yes or no? So we are cooperating to protect everyone, protect everyone. One major objective of the Agenda 21 is that every local government should draw its own local Agenda 21. Okay, every small governments or local governments also wanted to follow the Agenda 21. They also want to fight against the environmental damage. They also want to fight against the poverty. They also want to fight against the diseases. Is that clear for you? Is that clear for you?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes. Okay. So all these three topics that what we discussed today, learn that properly, read it properly. Textbook reading is compulsory. I'm repeatedly telling you people that read the textbook and analyze it, understand it. Hard words are there, means underline it and write the meaning beside. Okay. Clear? Clear? I
Yes,
will
sir.
complete this chapter. I will conduct a test there. Everyone want to score good marks also. Clear? So nowadays I am going very slowly only because you want to understand the things properly. Okay. So this is the first chapter for we people. Again, five more chapters. Sorry, four more chapters are there. Total five are there from geography. So each chapter is important for us. Clear. So first chapter is comparatively harder than any other chapters. Okay, what I told now? First chapter is comparatively harder than any other chapter. So other chapters are easy chapters. Easily you are able to understand. Clear or not? Clear or not? Okay, so learn this chapter properly. So first of all, you jump and reach the destination. So next, again, you don't need to jump there. Just want to walk. That's enough. So first chapter is comparatively harder. That's what I'm telling. Learn this properly. Learn this chapter properly. Clear? So we will meet in the next class, guys. Everyone, thank you very much. Hope the things are clear for you people. Okay, everyone. Thank you. So give them
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
hand there.
Yes, sir.
Thank you,
I'm
sir.
also giving the hand there. Give them is hungry. I think that. Okay, sir. Go, sir. Fine, sir. Okay, fine. Everyone. Thank you very much again. We will meet in the next class. Read the textbook.